Ever wonder why Nutella is the world's most sought after chocolate spread? What is the secret that just leaves us all wanting more? Well, it's not the chocolate that gives the exquisite taste, it's actually the hazelnut. Hey, welcome to the Black Phoenix, and today we'll be talking about the soulmate of chocolate, the American hazelnut, its history, and why it's considered as a deity for good health. Corylus americana, or American hazelnut for those of us who skipped one too many biology classes, is a species of deciduous shrub in the genus Corylus, which basically means it is an evergreen fruit-bearing plant. Deciduous literally means falling off at maturity. It has the characteristic multi-stemmed shrub common among the hazelnuts with a rounded top and an open, often wide-spreading base. This plant is seen to grow from around 9 to 12 feet tall. Because of its size, it adapts well to naturalizing and other non-formal areas. It bears annual, abundant crops of small, sweet-tasting nuts. The plant usually starts growing fruits 2-3 years after planting. The nuts are easy to crack and drop free of the husk when mature. These trees are common across the eastern and central United States and extreme southern parts of eastern and central Canada. Able to thrive in a wide range of conditions, this native shrub is a good choice for hedgerow or windbreak. It can be pruned at any time of year, and its deep green leaves turn copper and yellow in autumn. Originally native to eastern and southern Europe, hazelnut trees rapidly expanded northward and eastward after the end of the last ice age, some 20,000 years ago. Feels like yesterday. Because of its ability to attract so much wildlife and provided so much utility for humans, they are considered a symbol of wisdom and knowledge, as well as fecundity and fertility, often featured in wedding traditions throughout Northern Europe. Their importance to human life cannot be overemphasized, as there's ample evidence found in archaeological expeditions. Remains of hazelnut shells have been found in archaeological investigations of Stone Age sites in what is now the UK, Germany, and Scandinavia. Mentions of hazelnuts have been found in religious texts from ancient civilizations as far east as China. Although the most popular type of hazelnuts with the most demand is the European hazelnut, but it wouldn't have survived unless its cousin, the American hazelnut, wasn't crossbred with it. This crossbreeding led to the European hazelnut plant getting resistant to the eastern filbert blight. Otherwise, the history of hazelnut would have been very brief. If you don't know how dangerous and catastrophic blights can be, just have a look at a video on the American chestnut and you'll be surprised. American hazelnuts, like their European cousins, are remarkably prolific. It was found in one study that a fully grown hazelnut tree can produce multiple harvests in a lifetime through coppice. Coppice is basically periodical cutting of trees to the ground level for stimulating growth. The rate at which these trees do it is mind-blowing. They can give up almost 50% yield from the end of August to the mid of October. Its high continuous yield, humans are not the only ones benefiting from these generous plants. They have been popular among wildlife a lot. The nuts are eaten by squirrels, foxes, deer, northern bobwhite, ruffed grouse, turkey, woodpeckers, and pheasants. The leaves, twigs, and catkins are browsed by rabbits and deer. The male catkins are a winter food for turkey and ruffed grouse. Dense, low-growth habitat provides cover and nesting sites for birds and other wildlife. It hosts numerous Lepidoptera, including polyphemus and moths. It is suffice to say that this plant has a treat for everyone. Apart from being a source of food, hazelwood was used as firewood and charcoal making. It also have been used for the construction of dwellings, trackways, drying racks, fishing weirs, fencing, palisades, etc. Even the leaves also seem to have been an optional fodder for domesticated animals. If the word versatile ever needs a synonym, this plant can gladly fulfill that. Despite the American hazelnut being abundant in America, surprisingly Turkey has dominated commercial production for decades, accounting for roughly 60 to 70% of global supply, followed by Italy at about 20%. Until recently, the US had never accounted for more than 4 to 5% of production, but this is changing rapidly as several efforts are being made to increase the cultivation of this plant. The land planted in hazelnuts in the US had grown from 35,000 acres as of 2012 to over 85,000 in 2019, resulting in a record crop of over 60,000 tons in 2020. This growth is projected to continue over the next 5 to 10 years, especially as new research into hybrid varieties improves versatility and disease resistance in the crop, and potentially even opens up new commercial growing regions in the US. Hazelnuts, the possibilities are endless. Hazelnuts are very versatile. They can be added to most dishes, sweet or savory. They can be added whole, chopped, sliced or ground up. You can try them raw or roasted. In America, hazelnuts can be used in homemade granola bars, crushed on top of salads or bowls, eaten as a snack or made into homemade spreads. They are even used over pasta or as ground as a crust for meats. Some folks just can't stop talking about how good hazelnut milk or hazelnut oil is. Hazelnut milk can be used just like another milk or a non-dairy milk product. It tastes especially delicious in coffee and tea. Well, the elephant in the room. There's also a little hype about it being used as a spread by some company called Nutella. The company that uses quarter of all hazelnuts produced on the planet. No, seriously, it's actually true. Although Nutella has quite some sugar in the recipe, but the truth is, we love it just the way it is. And as long as hazelnuts are healthy, it's a fair trade. Speaking of hazelnuts being healthy, let's dive into the health benefits. Supporting healthy bowel movements. Hazelnuts are a good source of dietary fiber. Eating plenty of fiber encourages regular bowel movements and helps prevent constipation. Dietary guidelines in the United States recommend that women of ages 31 to 50 eat 25.2 grams of dietary fiber per day. Men in the same age range should eat 30.8 grams of fiber per day. A 28-gram serving of hazelnuts contains about 2.7 grams of dietary fiber. Reducing weight gain. According to recent research, eating nuts may help some people to gain less weight. In 2018, study found a link between nut consumption, reduced weight gain, and a lower risk of obesity. In the study, participants who ate more nuts were less likely to become overweight than those who did not. Protecting against cell damage. Hazelnuts are rich in antioxidants, which are compounds that protect against the oxidation of cells. They reduce the extent of cell damage from free radicals. Hazelnuts contain the antioxidant vitamin E. Some researchers suggest that vitamin E may help shield the body from types of cell damages linked to cancer. Lowering cholesterol. Eating hazelnuts may help reduce cholesterol levels. A 2013 study found that a hazelnut-rich diet decreased participants' levels of low-density lipoprotein cholesterol. This type of cholesterol can increase the risk of heart problems. The researchers concluded that the best way to reap hazelnuts' health benefits was to eat them every day, without increasing a person's overall calorie intake. Due to your enormous love and support on our channel, we decided to make a new community around what we do and would love to give you guys more exclusive access to our content. We are pleased to announce our new membership plans for you guys, in which we offer loyalty badges, shoutouts, and exclusive editions in our videos and much more. But for that, we would need your support, so please like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll catch you in the next one.